How's everyone doing today?
Fantastic, good.
We are all here on the behalf of Secretary of Defense James Mattis, former Secretary of Defense and former Marine General. He is right there sitting on seat number 1. Mr. Mattis, you're known as Warrior Monk, Chaos, and Mad Dog. We are all going to miss those names and saying them in the office. Mr. Mattis, without your service in the United States, our defenses would not be how it's established today. Our relations with our current allies in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East would not be where it is today and how strong you have made them. Sir, as Secretary of Defense, you affirmed commitment on defending South Korea against North Korea in 2017. You have also made proposed collaborations with China and Russia under your reign of Secretary of Defense. As you served right among Donald Trump, our President of the United States, you had a lot of disagreements on certain policies, and we thank you for disagreeing because they were too radical and too high for our normal Americans. We truly believe you did a great job serving our country and serving as Secretary of Defense. You're a true warrior, serving in the Persian Gulf, Afghanistan, and Iraq, and now Secretary of Defense. It's hard to see one of the greatest warriors leave us. We thank you for sticking your commitment with our President, Donald Trump. Even though we understand his views are totally irrational from your views, we thank you for sticking along, and we are sad to see you leave. We're going to miss all the memes and around the office and all the jokes that we used to say around you. You were such a great leader that nothing could touch you, even Chuck Norris. You served in the Marine Corps since 1969, all the way to 2013. Then you made your way up to Secretary of Defense. And now, we have no idea where you're going to go next. Maybe even space. Mr. Mattis, we're happy to serve among you, and we thank you for your service to America. I hope your future is bright, and thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys have any questions?
What was your favorite moment while he was in office?
My favorite moment in office when James Mattis was Secretary of Defense was when we used the Moab to attack the airfields and against ISIS.
Yeah, that's great. That was a great one. How did Mattis inspire you?
Mattis inspired me. James Mattis inspired me by wanting to become an officer as a young E4 specialist in the Army. You know, he definitely had some great views on how war should be dealt. So yeah.
We see all those medals on his chest, and what do those mean to you as he's the Secretary of Defense? How important is that to see how experienced he is?
All those medals on his chest to me feels such a high caliber person. You know, he's such a great soldier, such a great person to look up to. There's no way any general could be as high as him. He's certainly one of the best and the greatest.
And we all know that in the invasion, he often prayed with General John F. Kelly on every Sunday. And what does that speak volume to him as a person?
When James Mattis was with Mr. Kelly during deployments. I believe he was actually going out there to pray every day, every morning during deployment. He is a guy. He's a guy that is Catholic, so yeah, I believe that's a good thing.
How do you feel now that he's leaving?
Now, how do I feel as James Madison is leaving?
Yeah.
I feel as if anything, I feel like, we lost a great person in office. Currently, right now, the government shutdown has been going to 17 days. So, yeah, it sucks. I mean, we're out there without no Secretary of Defense. America is still pretty vulnerable, and we're pulling out troops from Afghanistan and Syria. So, I mean, hopefully, the next guy coming up to Secretary of Defense has really a good A game.
All right. I think that's it.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening to my speech. And that's it.